Well, good morning. I don't need to look at the calendar today. I know it's Sunday and it's October 5th, 2025. I was going to tell you 1951 because that's what I'm used to saying when I say October 5th because I'm 74 today. I can't believe it. Anyhow, so I thought this morning, let's see, did I tell you everything I normally do? Yeah, I think so. The day, the date, and it is 7:40 a.m. Okay, I thought this morning I'd make my favorite coffee, which is Napoli, okay? And what I'm going to do, having learned the other day that if I'm using Fairlife milk, I should not fill this up to the maximum mark. Oh, wait, let me put the little spinner in, okay? I'm gonna, I'll put the one with the whisk in. Nah, I'm gonna put the one in without the whisk. Yeah, because I discovered yesterday that you can use the little spinner thing that doesn't have the whisk on it, and it will still froth the milk. So I am going to put in somewhere between minimum and maximum, and hopefully we won't have a big flood like we had the other day. Let me put this back in the fridge. Okay, get the lid on. There we go. So, in this, I found that I've enjoyed salted caramel a lot, so I'm going to put a good, there we go. Hopefully that'll be enough. Salted caramel. Now, here's an idea for you, okay? Some people have told me that they don't really like coffee unless it is sweetened really well. Here is a way that you can try the different Nespresso coffees to figure out which one you like, okay? So, of course, the usual way would be to, make each coffee and try it. Well, if you really like your coffee sweetened, go ahead and put some kind of sweetener that you like, whether it's a powdered kind, or sugar, or honey, agave, maple syrup, some sort of, syrup that comes in a bottle. But if you use the kind that's in a bottle or you use sugar, measure it out. So each time you make that cup of coffee, you want to keep the amount of sweetener constant so that you're kind of comparing like to like as far as the sweetness goes, and try them that way. Now, I will say this, okay? It's a little caveat here, a little beware. When you put sweetener into coffee, it does tone down, in many cases, it tones down the flavor. So you're going to be missing some of what's in there. So, be aware of that. Oh, good morning, Karen. Okay. There's some, must be, I don't know if it's ragweed or something blooming here. Oh, Keitsa, good morning. I'm just, you can hear, I'm getting like all froggy here. And I'm going to choir after I finish my coffee. Oh, well, if worse comes to worse, I'll just mouth the words. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and, should I run the coffee or wait till, I'll run the coffee. Okay, this is an espresso. It is Napoli, so it's one of Nespresso's strongest coffees, okay? On a scale of 1 to 13, it is a 13. Oh, thank you, Karen. Yes, today is my birthday. I am 74 years old and proud of it. Okay, I'm using my pessimist's mug. Of course, I am not a pessimist. And even though the mug says, this glass is now half empty, I read it as this glass is now half full when I put some more in it. Okay, this should be almost done. Ah, it is done. Okay. And good, we didn't have a disaster. And here we go. This glass is now half full. Oh, could I have measured things out any better? I don't think so. This is perfect. You know, I'm so accustomed to using other pourers, whether it's a measuring cup or a pitcher, and very often, you know, you'll do it over the side because the spout doesn't work well. This spout does not drip. I mean, that little drip was because, you know, I was starting to hold it sideways, and then I remembered, oh, wait, I can do it just, you know, right head on. Okay. So here I have got my Napoli with some salted caramel, Fairlife skim milk. And Fairlife skim milk, I mean, if you had told me it was whole milk, I'd believe you. It tastes that good. Oh, that's yummy. Oh, wait. Let me just talk another minute or two here, because I do not want to go to choir with a burnt tongue this morning. Oh, my goodness. So we're having a change in the weather now, and we're supposed to start getting thunderstorms today. Little by little, the low temperatures are creeping further down. The high temperatures are also going down, not as rapidly as the lows, though. So, like, it could still be, you know, in the mid to high 80s. I think last week there was a day it was over 90. But, like, yesterday morning it was 59. And it was darn chilly out there with a breeze blowing. Right now, well, it's 67 because, you know, when you have the rainy weather, it ends up making it a little bit warmer than it might have been. Okay. This is lovely. Oh, just lovely. So's the froth. Well, I could end up being on here talking about all sorts of things, but I probably need to kind of wrap it up. Oh, Keitsa says, oh, in the morning it's been in the 40s. One morning was 39. Oh, my gosh. Well, never having spent a winter in middle Georgia, because I was always in the very south of Georgia before I moved here. So I don't know what it's going to be like, but I'm kind of excited to find out. For one thing, we have a lot of lovely deciduous trees in the area. In South Georgia, it was a lot of pine trees, really. There were some deciduous trees, but here there's not so many pine trees. So the trees that are here, the leaves are likely going to change color. So I'm excited to see that. Although I'm thinking it probably won't be maybe until late October, but I don't know. So I guess I'll find out. Well, look, I hope you have a good day. I'm planning on trying to have a good day, at least insofar as my outlook on things. I will talk to you later. Thanks for joining me.